Sure.
Good
We let
evening,
our guard down
everyone.
once,
My
but we
name is
can't
Ranger
let
the
it happen
Gamer.
again.
I recently went over Semper Fi
So,
and
what
Live
now?
Resistance, and today
Tojo's got
I'm
a
going to be
tight hold on
giving you a
pretty much
review
everything
and
to
a
the west.
recap on the mission Hard Landing.
Direct route runs right into the Japanese guns.
Hard Landing
We take
took
the
place
flank.
on the airfields of
It might get us
Peleliu
wet, but it's
on
not gonna get
September
us killed.
15th,
We
1944.
regroup with the 5th
Our
when we're
main
through the
goal
swamp.
after taking over the beaches is to
Stay
take over
sharp.
the airfields. That allows our forces to have air superiority over the enemy. Unfortunately, the main issue is that the Japanese have anti-aircraft artillery set up all around the airfield.
Poor bastard must have been
We
shot
start the
down this
mission
morning.
crossing through the swampy jungles of
Fuselage is still
Peleliu.
smoking. Check
We
for
investigated
survivors.
down the aircraft that we suspect
It's all
was due to
snarled up
artillery
on
on the
something.
airfield. While we investigate the plane crash, our foot soldier unfortunately triggers an extreme explosion of air and is ambushed by Japanese forces. While in the jungle, the Japanese do wear camouflage gear that really helps them blend in. Me personally, I was not able to spot them unless they were moving. That proves how good the camouflage worked. When we're wading through the swampy parts of the jungle, we have to be very careful of ambushes and camouflage soldiers, because if we're not careful and aware, they can easily overpower us 10 to 1. Once we cross the swamps, we then encounter a series of bunkers that are suppressing allied forces. We go into the series of smaller bunkers and clear out the resistance, while they're focused on their enemies outside. After we clear the smaller bunkers, we make our way up to a more fordable bunker, a much more bigger and fordable bunker. Once we make our way to the bunker, we notice that there is a flamethrower unit. We send them out to burn the enemy soldiers on the inside. Unfortunately for us, they were unsuccessful and were killed before they can accomplish their goal. Miller grabs the flamethrower unit and proceeds to burn out the bunker. To be honest, the flamethrower is probably one of the most effective weapons in the game. It does high damage, has unlimited ammo, but the downside has a very long cooldown and a very short range. You can also see the damage it deals on both the enemies and the environment, as enemies proceed to burn, and trees and grass proceed to burn as well. After we explode the bunker, we then focus our efforts on taking the airfield itself. Once we clear it out, we exit the bunker. We are exposed to little to no cover as we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of enemy forces and there's little cover. It's a good thing with the flamethrower though, because there's a lot of trees and a lot of grass where the Japanese are hiding in. We can just burn them all out. We then encounter a friendly squad under heavy MG fire from a building filled with Imperial forces. We cross the trench where we gain access to rifle grenades. This allows us to fire grenades at the MG emplacements and allows allied forces to move on the building. Once they start moving in, we can start moving in as well and clear the building out. Now is the moment we've all been waiting for. We've taken on the Peleliu beaches. Now it's time to move on to the airfield itself. Our tanks slowly advance on the field while we follow closely behind them as they provide cover. At this point we also encounter enemy tanks, but have an opportunity to take care of them via bazookas. Now the difference between the allied tanks and the Japanese tanks is while our tanks are bare, the Japanese tanks have a bunch of foliage on theirs to help them hide better. Once we clear the tanks, we make way for the aircraft bunker and take out the 8A crews that are taking down our planes. After the crews have been dealt with, we have to secure the bunker and defend against the Imperial counterattack. Now that we finished the recap, let's go into the review. Me personally, I loved this mission. This was amazing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the access to the new gear we got, like the launcher, the flamethrower, and even the AA guns. The introduction was a little slow in the jungle part, but it made up for it with us having to defend the captured airfield. I'm not gonna lie, the parts where I had to go on the AA gun to destroy the tanks and the trucks, amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give it a like and a follow, and subscribe. Let me know what I can do to improve. See y'all later.
Keep it together. Airfield's about half a mile north.